how then can we have all our dreams come true? And it is, a part of it is in this what we just finished the meditation part with, to acknowledge that there really is just one mind, one heart, one huge consciousness, and in that sense we are all connected. So it's very important that we rejoice, really feel the happiness when someone else has what we want to have. If it's, for instance, let's say love, we want to have love, or we want to have a relationship, and we see someone really, really happy in a relationship with another person, then all we need to do is really, really be very, very happy for this other or these other persons. And that is the way, because then we will start to carry another kind of vibration on the inside. And that vibration matches what we want to have. So the universe hears us, and it hears us, and it hears the feelings that we are carrying. The feelings comes from the thoughts that we are having, and the thoughts become feelings, and this gives a certain vibration. So therefore it's worth to see into our own thoughts how we are acting towards and thinking about other people who already has what we want to have. And it's very important to rejoice and really be happy for other people who has what we already want to have, because then we are aligned into that same kind of vibration where it's possible for us to receive the same. And secondly, what I thought of quite a lot lately is that we have so much of it already, what we want to have. But the thing is that our ego mind wants to own everything. It wants to be able to say, this is mine. But we don't need to own it in order to have it, in order to be able to enjoy it. So if we think about it this way, what is it? If it's a material thing that we want to have, let's say for instance a new car. I want to have a new car, and I don't want to have any car. I want to have a Porsche 911. So I don't need, in a way, I don't need to have it physically, like with my name on a paper that says I'm the owner of it. No, it doesn't have to be like that. But I can enjoy it. If I see a car that I want to have driving by, I am totally thrilled. I love the sound of a sports car. I really, really do. And I get so happy hearing it and seeing it. And that's a part of the joy. If you would have a sports car, wouldn't you enjoy the sound of it and the sight of it? I can do that already now. I don't need to own it, because when we die we can think of it this way. There's so many things in this world, and we seriously cannot own everything, but we can enjoy it already. We don't have to own it. And let's say I want to have enjoy a special kind of house or a garden or something. Then again, this sounds maybe even a little bit childish, but it really is. We cannot own everything, and when we die, nothing we are going to take with us. So why would we kind of put boundaries on what we can enjoy right here, right now, already now, when it's around us? All these beautiful houses and gardens and nature is already around us now. We just go out and we enjoy it. We don't need to own it. And the same is what I said in the first point, that to really rejoice with others, it comes into the same. We really can enjoy it when we see someone, if it's love that we want to have and a loving relationship with someone, then if we rejoice with others who already are in a loving relationship that we would like to have, then we are a part of this. And again, it's a little bit of kind of metaphysical talk, but think about it. Why should we put these boundaries on what we can enjoy by saying that I must own it to be able to enjoy it. We don't have to own it to be able to enjoy something. And it's very, very, very important in order to attract it, if we one day really is the highest wish of ours to really own it, then this is the starting point, and it's very important. And then thirdly would be that it's not up to, again, the ego mind wants to be in control of everything. It wants to know how something is going to be in the future. It wants to know how something is going to happen, and it wants to know when something is going to happen. And that's, again, to put a very unnecessary limit on the universe, because if you think about it again this way, there's a force, we have to acknowledge, there's a force higher than you and me. There's a force who knew how to get us to this life right here, right now on this earth. It knew how to get you in the body that you are in right here, right now. And it's the same force that knows how to grow our fingernails. I love that words. It was Dr. Wayne Dyer who always used to say that there's an intelligence far more bigger and grander than you and me. It's the intelligence that knows how to grow our fingernails. So again, if we just stay in our boundaries and limits of our own ego mind, then it might not happen, because we have to acknowledge that there's this greater power than you and me, and in a way just become a little bit more humble. And I usually like to say that we have to get ourselves out of the way and then allow this force to make its presence known in our lives, and allow it to make the flow of life whatever it's supposed to go, and then we just jump on this flow and we go with the flow of life. And it requires a little bit of courage. It requires courage because we have to let go of the control. We have to let go of the need to be in charge. We have to let go of our need to know how something is gonna unfold in our lives, or when it's gonna unfold. Instead, we give away this ego power to this higher force, and then we come to the last point, or second last point, is that we really need to trust. And we just really need to trust that this life wants only what is best for us, what is good for us, what is best for us. We have to trust that life gives us exactly what we need in exactly right moment. And this gives so much more freedom to ourselves. We can kind of just, as this image, jump on the train. We don't know where the train is gonna go, but we are gonna trust it's gonna be hell of a ride, and we are just gonna enjoy the ride without knowing where we are going, but we just know that it's gonna be really amazing journey that we have ahead of us. But we just have to switch from a fear-based thought system into the love-based thought system. We have to see and understand that there really is like these two voices that we are carrying within us. The one is the fear-based thought system that's always fearful, it's doubting, it's judging ourselves and other people, it's carrying guilt, it's blaming ourselves and other people, and it's thinking small of oneself, and so forth. So that's not the voice that we want to follow. The voice that we want to follow is the voice of the heart, that is always happy, it's always peaceful, it's always joyful, it's always content. It knows how to forgive oneself and other people. It's not blaming anyone else. It takes full responsibility, and it's not thinking small. It realizes that deep inside you and me, we are really infinite beings, boundless beings, filled with love and light, and with endless possibilities and endless amounts of courage and love, acceptance, understanding, compassion. So there's a few points that we can think about if we want to have the freedom to see, freedom to have everything that we ever wanted to have in this life, and see our dreams come true. So we just have to switch from the fear-based thought system into the love-based thought system, and everything will fall into place. So thank you so much for joining, and those of you who are interested to dive deeper into this kind of thoughts, if it resonates with you, I made this online course. It's called Peace and Joy, and in that one we are really switching from the fear-based thought system into the love-based thought system, where we can see all our dreams come true. So there's a link provided there if you are interested to check it out. So thank you one more time, and I hope to see you again next Thursday. Thank you so much for joining. Bye bye. Let's see.